up, guys? I'm here at Santa Monica Airport, about to hop into this plane to fly to Redlands, California to check out the Hangar 24 Brewery. Let's go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Start the interview off right. Okay, Ben, we are at Hangar 24 in Redlands, California. Let's talk about the name Hangar 24.
It's a cool story. So in the summer months, me and all my buddies would meet every Thursday after work at Hangar 24, actually at Redlands Airport. If you're sitting on the patio having a beer, you can see Hangar 24. We'd all hop in the planes together, go up in a big group. Sometimes we'd fly around together. Then afterwards, we'd sit around Hangar 24. A lot of my good buddies play music. I'd bring my home brew. We'd sit there and barbecue. And so when it came time to name my brewery, I was like, man, this is exactly what I want to embody, this unpretentious enjoyment of friends and kind of doing things, having a craft.
It's awesome. Well, let's go take a walk around. I want to check this place out.
Sure, right on.
Take me through the steps that I need to go through from beginning to end to be able to create this pale ale.
Okay, we first start with two-row malted barley, which consists of 50 to about 90% of every beer we make. That gets delivered to us 50,000 pounds at a time in our silo right here behind us. This is where the malted barley comes from, that silo we just saw.
Okay.
Goes into this scale, gets measured out in about 20-pound increments, drops down into the mill and gets crushed up and goes up into our grist case. It all drops down into our mash tun, where at the same time it's mixed with hot water, forming a hot cereal consistency. Okay. This is the process which we convert complex starches into simple sugars, which are later going to be fermentable. That spent grain then goes on to feed cows.
Beer flavored grain.
Right. They say it ferments out a little bit on its way to get delivered to the cows, and there's actually a small amount of alcohol in there. Now we need to get all that sugar water that we got, all those simple sugars, we need to get them over to the kettle. So we have a process called lautering, in which we rinse the grains and get that sugar water, or now called sweet wort, over to the brew kettle. The brew kettle is where we'll bring everything to a boil. This is where we'd add our hops, which you have here.
Right here.
These are pelletized hops. This is a place where we add different spices. Because it's boiling, it sterilizes whatever we put in it. So this is a great place to add extra stuff. We expanded on the idea with the whole local field series. Happened naturally with the polycot, where me and my buddies went and harvested apricots from my friend Paul's house. That's how polycot came about. We have everyone come to the brewery and get all the seeds out of the pumpkins to help make that beer. You could buy fruit and import and all that. It's not authentic, and it doesn't really represent the area. So after we've boiled our hop wort, we send it through a heat exchanger. At that point, it gets transferred into this tank while being mixed with yeast at the same time. After fermentation is complete, this is where we'll let the beer age out. We'll get the carbonation to spec based on taste, and then we'll use this right here, the ZOM, which most craft brewers are very familiar with, to dial in the CO2 to exactly what we want it to be for that brand. And then after this tank, we'll send it to either a keg or a bottle.
This part interests me because it gives me the opportunity to drink the beer. What is happening right now?
So this is our bottling line. Okay. The bottles get manually packed onto the end there. They come here and get rinsed with sterile water. You see they come here, label, depending on the brand, gets tossed on. Then the beer gets filled. It's a double counter pressure filler. Once the beer is in the bottle, it goes down to our crowner, crowned, an exterior rinse, and then manually repacked into the cases and then on into the cold box.
So would you care to explain why I'm freezing my ass off right now?
Well, the last step in the process is after it's packaged into a bottle or keg, we bring it here into our cold box, where it waits to be distributed by our wholesalers throughout Southern California and Central California.
Awesome, so that's it?
That's it.
All right, can I drink some more beer now, please?
Yeah, we can do that.
Bring us our beers.
Come on, Nick. Thank you, Nick.
Yes, thanks, Nick. Well, buddy, cheers.
Cheers.
To you and your beer.